Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a cool one for you today. 1968 Chevelle, big block under the hood, beautiful bottom side. Let's take a nice close look at this baby. I'll tell you, she is one of my favorite colors. I love it. I call it a strawberry red. It's got a light metallic in it, and it is slick as can be. Now I see one little touch up in the stripes here, and that's kind of a, it's kind of a silvery white color. Very, very cool. Really, really goes well with this, as I would call it, strawberry red, but it's really maroon, I guess you'd call it. I tell you, all the chrome's looking good. As you look down the side, the body work is looking nice and straight. The Kragers are actually, this has the American Racing torque thrusts on it. She's looking awesome. We got some good looking stainless here also. And check out the interior here, guys. Yeah, she's a 4-speed too. It's got that pearl white interior. I guess maybe you could call those stripes kind of pearl white also on the outside of the car. Now we do have seat belts in the front and in the rear. The package tray's nice and clean, looking good. The headliner's looking good. The dome light's working on this car. Just a beauty. Now we got a tack mounted to the steering column there, and then a 3-pack of gauges underneath the dash, looking good. And then there's that Hurst shifter there with the white ball on it. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. You get to shift gears with this baby. You can see the door jambs are all nicely painted. The door lips are nice and clean. And they had the latch out when they did the restoration. Big deal. A lot of guys don't take the time to do that. As you look down that quarter panel, you can see the body work is looking slick. The stance is also looking slick on this car. I love it. Got to have a little rake to it. Got to get that back end jacked up in the air. Now I got 2 keys here. I got a round and an octagon, or a hexagon, I guess I should say. Inside the trunk here, first thing I do on every car is look under the mat. You see how nice that floor looks? And then it's got the spare tire in there. You can see the gutter around the trunk openings all nicely painted. The bottom side of the deck lid's nicely painted. And again, they took the latch out when they did the paint work. Just that little bit of extra time makes a gigantic difference, and it tells you the quality of the build. Anybody that just sprays that thing, you know, they're just trying to squirt some paint on the car. These guys definitely did a beautiful job on this restoration. And again, I tell you, the paint color out here in the sun, just sparkling, and it is just as soft to the touch. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do consignment. That means we own this Chevelle. And then the first thing that happens to every car is they go up on the lift and they get inspected. That way we can answer any questions you may have. So call Tom and he'll tell you all about this beautiful car. All right, it is 1968 Chevelle big block time. Let's go. She's sounding awesome, man. Of course, whenever you got a 4-speed, you can make those pipes talk. And I love making the pipes talk. This has got just enough sound to give it that muscle car sound, but not enough to get you thrown in jail. We'll get you some exhaust dump cutouts, then we'll get you thrown in jail. You can wake up the neighbors, they'll call the police on you, they'll come out. Have all kind of fun. A lot of times though, every time I've ever been pulled over by the cops in one of these, all they want to do is talk about the car, and then they shake their finger at you and it's like, you know, you probably shouldn't be doing that. So just be nice to the cops, man. They're all out there to protect us. Around the corner here, make some noise. Love that sound, man. Sounds amazing. And don't forget, we can deliver this car anywhere in the world. You guys just give me a call. Actually, not me. You'll be talking to Tom when you call. Demo might answer the phone too. They will take great care of you. Now look down here on the dash. You see everything you need right here. The speedo's to the left here. It is working. Then we got the aftermarket tack here. Then we got the 3-pack of gauges down here. Now I like these 3-packs. Again, they're late model gauges, and they give you a little more information than what they did back in the day. A lot of times, like this car just had the idiot lights on it, so by the time the light comes on, it's already too late. You know you got a problem. Nice thing about the gauge is you can see when the problem's starting. Now we would love to meet you, so come on out to the shop if you can. If you need to fly, we're close to the airport. If you need a ride from the airport, give us a call. We'll come get you at the airport, or we'll send somebody to come get you. Now she's downshifting good. Just went from third to second right there, right down in the first. Now we're gonna go back to the shop where we're gonna put this baby up on the lift so you can check out the bottom side. We're gonna do that for you right now. We're back at our shop at 15100 Keel Street. Got a beautiful GTO getting ready to get parked in somebody's driveway, and a little 32 Ford too. All right, we're underneath this 68 now, and I need a little help, guys. First of all, we'll look at how nice the gas tank is, how nice the trunk floor is, the fact that the exhaust system looks fairly new. We got a nice cover on the rear end here, 373 gear, and it is a posi. We got new brake lines, and this is what I need a little help with. These little shelves right here. I have never seen those before. And when you look at them, you look the way they're made and everything, they look factory, but I have not seen them. As you can see, it does have disc brakes, and the parking brake is hooked up. So if you know what those little shields are, give us a comment, let us know, so then I'll know. We got Flowmaster Mufflers here. You can see the floorboards again, all cleaned up, looking good. The frame's all cleaned up, looking good. Fuel line looks like it's new. Brake line's definitely new. I mean, it is pretty under here, nice and clean. The frame's all painted up, cross members painted up. We got an M21 Muncie 4-speed trans with a stock appearing bell housing, stock appearing clutch linkage there also. We got painted headers here. They actually look like they're jet coated. They got just a little bit of age on them. We got new bushings on the sway bar here. We do have disc brakes up front here. It looks like the ball joints have been done at one time. The spindles look like they're fairly new too. Sway bar, either arm looks like it's new. Drag link actually looks new too. We got a fuel filter right here. Looks like a brand new fuel pump here too. Core support here's looking good. I always look at these because, again, these babies hold a bunch of junk inside, so I always look at them, make sure it's in good shape. Front frame horns are nice and straight. Looks like we got some fairly new tires here with some good looking wheels. These are American Racing chrome torque thrusts, and 245 60 15s. Always look at the bottom of the front fender here. That's nice and clean. Always look at the pinch weld and the bottom side of the rocker. You can see that it's all nice and clean. That pinch weld's nice and tight, looking good. Frame is also looking nice and clean. Now out back here, we got a little more rubber on the ground, which is, I guess not. These are, is that two? Get your, those are 255 too. Man, I tell you what, my eyesight is going. 60 15s out back here. You can see those drilled and slotted rotors, and we got the aftermarket disc brakes back here. Well guys, we're gonna lower this baby down, take a look at a 396 under the hood. All right, under the hood here, man, we got shiny under here. Look at this, looking sweet. We got aftermarket air cleaner on there, aftermarket nice Chevrolet valve covers on there. Does look like an aluminum intake. There is a Holley 4-barrel, that is a dual feed, and I do see electric clutch under there. Not electric clutch, electric choke, guys, not a clutch. I don't even think they make an electric clutch. I don't know where I got that. We got MSD there, so we got the 6AL box, which is sending the signal over to the distributor. We got the MSD coil also. You can see the power brake setup here. The master cylinder's all chromed up here. The proportioning valve is also polished up. You can see those polished headers are actually, they're jet coated. You can see that they got a polished can here on the power steering pump. The water pump's all polished up. It looks like the crank pulley's also polished up. The pulley on the water pump also, and the alternator's polished up. I tell you what, this thing's got a lot of chrome under the hood, and even the support here for the radiator's all polished up. This is a big cross-flow radiator with a fan shroud on it. Everything under here looking sweet. You can see they carried the paintwork right into the engine compartment. The inner fenders are painted chassis black. The firewall's nice and clean. It's got new insulation under the hood. We got chassis black on the bottom side of the hood. We got a shut-off on the battery here. It does have a Delco battery in it. Guys, this is one sweet Chevelle right here. She's a 68, and one real cool thing, she is a 138 car. In 1968, that's the only year you can tell that it's a real SS with the 138. So give us a call at 248-974-9513. Let me amend that statement. The 66 and 67 you can tell also. So give Tom a call, we'll tell you all about this beautiful car.